I'm 35 years old, and I'm a lifelong gamer. That sentence carries significant weight for me because it's not something I admit very often. People my age, in my life, don't understand video games. Gaming is seen as a waste of time or something you're expected to grow out of. In this essay, I will explain why gaming has had such an impact on me and why it is my life's passion. I was about 5 or 6 years old when I was introduced to video games. I was spending the day with my uncle when he decided that he wanted to take a trip to his girlfriend's house. It was there that I played Dr. Mario on her Nintendo Entertainment System. That was my first experience with a video game, and while I had no idea how to play the game, it would forever change the course of my life. For Christmas that year, I ended up getting my very first console, the NES action set with Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. I was never very good at the games at that age, but I loved every minute of it. For me, it wasn't about winning, I was just excited to play the games. I wouldn't complete my first game until many years later, which was The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, with the help of my cousin. Some of my fondest memories involve gaming. Friends I made in school were also gamers, and we would spend weekends with each other playing video games late into the night. When I was a teenager, my uncle took me to an arcade called Aladdin's Castle where his friend worked. We started playing X-Men and his friend walked over and popped a bunch of tokens into the machine. He basically gave us infinite continues and we ended up beating the game. That's still one of my fondest memories. As I've gotten older and games have evolved into the internet age, I've made new friends and new memories with people all over the world. As an introvert with social anxiety, I have a difficult time connecting with people I meet in person. My strongest relationships are with people I've met in online gaming communities where I can share my passion and bond over our experiences. I decided to start this YouTube channel for that exact reason, to share my love for gaming and maybe make some new friends. Gaming is more than just a hobby for me. It's my life's passion. Nothing makes me happier than enjoying a great video game. I get to escape reality and become someone else, in another world, oftentimes doing things that no one could experience in the real world. I can get to know the characters and witness exciting stories, slay dragons or leap from impossible heights. The escapism that video games provide cannot be overstated. It has saved my life more than once when things got dark and I wanted to give in to my depression. Having a means to get my mind off my stressors and feel the relief, excitement, and accomplishment that games can provide has been invaluable in my life. I mentioned earlier that nothing makes me happier, and sometimes I need that after a long day at work. It helps me to unwind and recharge for the next day. The stories and characters in games sometimes fill me with incredible, lasting emotions that I carry with me long after I've finished the game. My favorite video game is Lunar Silver Star Story Complete because of the impact the game had on me the first time that I played it. Lunar filled me with hope, with its charming innocence and heroic story. That's a topic I may want to cover in a future video. I think video games are a unique medium for storytelling because of how we as players can interact with the characters. It feels personal, and a good game makes you become emotionally invested. Some games offer varying experiences based on the choices the players make, and those can provide some of the best stories I've ever seen. Gaming has been such a powerful influence in my life, and I don't think I would be here today without it. At the very least, I wouldn't be the same person. Gaming has become a part of who I am, and I wouldn't change that for anything. The friends I've met, the memories I've made, and the stories and emotionally charged moments are all thanks to this wonderful passion of mine. In closing, I want to say that I do have other interests outside of gaming. Anime, music, psychology, and nutrition to name a few. But none of them command the level of respect and love that gaming does. I'm a simple man. I don't have a wide spectrum of interests, but I am deeply invested in the ones that I do have. What about you? Do you have a passion that motivates you in the same way that gaming does for me? Let's have a discussion in the comments. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you have a wonderful day.